Hello, crafty peeps. Welcome back to my channel, Crafty-ish Kristyn. Today I have a post review and kit down of this super perfect canvas. This is Life is Sweet by the artist Maria William, and this is from Ever After Diamonds. I did open this as a sneak peek when Ever After released their first batch of diamond paintings. And I am very pleased with the entirety of the kit and my experience. Let's see. They are resin drills, and the image is hand rendered. And there were 67 colors, and there were how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I count? No. 6 special drills. All, you know, I don't know what they're called. They're the fairy dust equivalents, glimmer, shimmer, dusty, I don't know what, but they were fabulous. Loved them, loved them. This is a 50 by 65 centimeter canvas, and the drill field is, I will say, very tight. Like, if you have drills that have any little tabbies on them, they would not stay on here. This thing is, there is no room to be shifting anything around, which is good when you don't want gaps. I don't know if you could make it any looser, then it would potentially have the opposite problem. I'm not experiencing popping for the most part. I mean, I have picked this up and moved it around, and I haven't noticed any, like, maybe an occasional one that kind of pops up a little bit, but that is pretty much it. I do appreciate that the background is not just a giant color blocked background, because that can get tedious, and then you can also see, you know, the lines where you place your drills if your drills are not absolutely perfect. The little kitty face rendered beautifully. I keep nose booping my little friend because obviously, look at that nose. How do you not boop that nose? One thing, and this is a personal thing. This is no criticism to the art or the canvas or anything like that. I personally don't like this color. I don't know which one it is. It's kind of like almost like a flesh toned peach. I'm not a fan of that color because I was traumatized by a canvas that had that in the background as a solid background image color. I would have loved to see the folds in the shirt look maybe a more white color, but then it might, I don't know, then the white might be too bright, and then it might take away from the cute kitty face. I don't know. Again, just I'm trying to nitpick here. But that's really my only, like, main criticism is I personally don't like that color, which is kind of a throwaway comment. But again, it's something that I noticed, and so for me, I don't like that color. The candies rendered so good. I mean, you can tell that they are little candies and little treats. These had tons of the glimmery, shimmery, dusty drills in them. I mean, the 2 candies here, the candy there, the lollipop swirl. And again, this is like super nitpicky. I don't know if I like the black around the lollipop, but I think if you didn't have something around it, then it would just kind of blend into itself. So again, I wouldn't not buy this canvas because of that. The candies in here came out great. I mean, really just an overall pleasant experience. I would find that when I would work on a release paper section, I would tend to open the next one because I wanted to work on a little bit more of it. And if I didn't have so many whips going at once, I would have finished this sooner, but I'm a serial starter. What can I say? Let's see. So I did not run out of, I didn't run out of any drill colors, and I did use a combination of Elizabeth Ward's and the bigger Tic Tac containers. Let's see. There were a few colors that were a little more trashy than the rest, which is common, unfortunately, you know, with resin drills. It's something I will gladly encounter if it means I get quality drills, that's for sure. Oh, here's my trash. So I did have, it's probably realistically one bottle, but I lost one bottle and then I found this bottle. And there is probably trash from other diamond painting kits in here as well. Again, you don't need to collect your trash, and I don't feel like the trash is a indicator of a quality kit or a not quality kit. I like to keep it because I'm weird. So, and I know some of you are weird too. So we can create a little club of weirdos. Yeah, otherwise this was finish number 12 for the year and finish number 56 overall. So let me put this canvas up and let me grab my spare drills and we will get these diamonds put away. Because guess what? I already know what kit is going to go in this little plastic tower situation next. Yes, I do. I am using an Ephemera 3D Deep 6 tray to catch any little drill dribbles that might come. And then I do have my little nail saver tester that they are working on. And if it is available when this video goes out or afterwards, I will put a link in the description box down below. Okay. I even put my drills in DMC number order, right? Oh my gosh, what? I'm all prepared. Crazy sauce. All right. So, my cats are literally going to give me more gray hair. Before I forget, I hope everybody is doing awesome, well, and amazing. And if you are interested in my storage method, I do have a little description in the description box. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Down below. And basically, I have the photo box system, and I have the size of the bags that I use and all that stuff. Ooh, that 208 is getting chunky. Chunky. I literally just this weekend, it's kind of embarrassing because my little area where I have all my cases and my extra drill container type things, it was a little haggard, if you will. And I was looking for containers because I was like, I know I have more containers than this. Well, I do. I have a lot more containers than I thought I did. So I was looking around and I was finding trays of bottles and a bunch of these square ones that I knew I had them. I just didn't know where they were. And because I had ordered some from Prime Day. Yeah. So I was like, you know what? Let's clean this bad boy up. Let's clean it up. And I did. And it's one of those projects where you spend, I don't know, an hour doing something. And it's a bunch of little things, but it doesn't look like you did a dang thing. Yep, that was my area. I took all the bottles, I put them all back in their foam things. I have a bunch of the bottle kits, but I don't actually use the, like the little suitcases that they come in. I just find them to be more of a hassle. And so I have a whole stack of the suitcases, and then I have a bunch of the bottles. So I tried to find a little area, in the back of a bookcase and a bookshelf mixed together. That's a bookshelf. Thank you. Copyright Crafty-ish Kristyn. And I did that. So then I had more room for, current whips, drills, and stuff like that. And I did put washi tape around the inside of all of the new ones like this. not too big washi tape so it doesn't stick. I learned. And then washi tape on the outside. So the next time I need to kit something up, they are all ready to go. And I also discovered I had probably 4 drill containerages worth of bottles that needed to have their stickers removed. Yeah, apparently I've been slacking on that. So I sat there with my little tool, yep, and I went to all the containers, got all the stickers off. I had a big old pile of sticky stickerage, and now they are ready. They are ready to go. I will say, putting washi tape on them definitely helps them not be so potentially gross after the stickers come off. I doubted it for a long time, but I am glad I've done it. But it's a good thing I stopped picking up, right? Because we are apparently having a, what do they call it? Our garbage people, the union, whatever it is, they're having a labor dispute right now. But I don't think it's actually our people. They are going on strike in solidarity with another company or another union. I don't quite understand, because we have not actually received anything official from the garbage company, which is frustrating when your garbage service is stopped and you don't quite know what's going on. So it's a good thing I did not start deep cleaning, because I don't know how long we will not have garbage service. Yeah, fun. Nice, hot 90-degree weather with your garbage not getting taken away. Fun, right? Doesn't it sound like fun? Because it's garbage and recycling and yard waste. So it's not just one. It's all the cans that sit outside. Yeah. So that's kind of a bummer. And the only reason I even knew about it, because I don't watch the news, was my mom watches the news, and she said, there's a garbage thing. And I said, huh? What? Because I didn't know what the heck she was talking about. And I looked on the website for the garbage company, and they don't say anything about it, which seems odd. And she said that the news was reporting that everyone would get something in the mail, you know, from your garbage people telling you about it, and etc. Well, we didn't get jack nothing. So I don't know, but who knows how long it will be. And so I asked my husband, well, what should we do? Right? I mean, should we be, I don't know, like separating the garbage and putting, you know, potentially stinky stuff somewhere else? Like, should we put food garbage in a bag and put it in the freezer and then, you know, take it out when the garbage service is no longer impacted? And he said no. He said he would just go out and burn it in the yard if it came to that. I'm not as much of a fan of that idea personally. I should be taking these dryer sheets out. Yeah, I should. Okay. Just because, you know, burning things in summer seems kind of bad, and it's dry, and, you know, just the smell of burning garbage doesn't sound like it'd be a grand old time. But again, what do I know? Hopefully it doesn't go that long. All I know is that I got a bunch of cardboard boxes, and I don't like the idea of him burning the cardboard because, you know, the environment, you know, trying to save the planet and everything. But oh, I don't have this one. Ooh, lucky me, lucky me. But at the same time, I can only hold on to the garbage for so long. We'll see. I'm hoping it's a slow thing. I'm hoping it's fast. I hope they come to whatever resolution. And it's not even like our local garbage people are unhappy that I can tell. It's them just standing by their, you know, their fellow comrades. Yeah. Something about the union. I really don't know. All I know is I just don't want the outside of my house to smell like rancid garbage. That's my concern. Let's see, 5/17. Okay. Switch boxes. Switch boxes. Oh, one reason I have a metric crap ton of cardboard is because my husband, he had a birthday. It's all his fault. No, but he did have a birthday, and his friend from work, who he likes to do. He's one of those people that I think is just really good at gift giving, right? We all know those people. Are you one of those people? Let me know. I am not one of those people who is like amazing at gifts. He bought my husband something, and it is giant. Giant. And that is not just me being dramatic, because sometimes I'm dramatic. No. He had to use part of an industrial air conditioner's box to cover the outside of the item. So imagine my surprise as I'm sitting here minding my own business, diamond painting, and he says that his friend is stopping by with his present and he needs help getting it into the house. And I'm like, help getting into the house? Did he break his leg? No. The present needs to come into the house. Oh, okay. Well, he has a dolly, you know, the thing with the wheels and the, I almost said a forklift, but it's not a forklift. You know what I mean. The thing where you can bring heavy things in. Yeah. They have to open both of the front doors because it's like a double door. Yeah. Had to open both doors. Okay. All right. Making me nervous. It's wrapped in an air conditioner box, which I was like, we don't really need an air conditioner, but thanks, bro. Yeah, so comes inside, starts taking the duct tape off the box. It is a, what do you call it? It is an arcade game, like the kind when you go, I don't know, to like an old school bowling alley or an arcade or somewhere, or a pizza place. It's an arcade game from 1983, I think. Yeah. I have an arcade game in my living room right now. And I don't know where else it could go. So it's probably going to stay in my living room. Yeah. I'll put a picture on the screen. Great. So that was not what I was expecting to encounter and experience this weekend. I mean, it's cool, don't get me wrong. It just was, it was not something I was expecting to see and see every day now in my living room. Did I mention it was in my living room? It is. Yeah. And it actually, well, of course it works, right? Because what kind of present would be if it didn't work? Oh, Amazon's here. Yay, Amazon. It's another reason why I need to have my recycling, because Amazon. So, the video game, the arcade game, it has been restored and refinished. So it is in full working condition. And oh my gosh, that's the third one I haven't had. Nice. And yeah, it takes quarters. It takes quarters. And we have the key, so we can, you know, reuse the quarters, obviously, because not many people walk around with a pocket full of quarters these days. So that's fun. I did kind of, you know, in my own personal way, I said, you know, you couldn't have gotten Tetris or something? Because Tetris is more my speed of game. And he said, I couldn't afford the Tetris. And I said, oh, please don't even try. Because he would be that person who, if you say something like that, that he would make it his mission to find it. I was like, I wasn't meaning I want Tetris. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Yeah. I do love me some Tetris, though. It's been a while since I played it, but I'm pretty decent at the Tetris, I will say. There's that. So he got that on his birthday, and then we went out to dinner for Mexican food. And then we went to Dairy Queen for blizzards, because obviously you gotta have some kind of dessert. And I don't know how much blizzards are for everyone, okay? I know that different areas, food is priced, you know, differently and whatnot. Four medium blizzards, okay? 4 medium blizzards was $29. $29. Come on. That just, I don't know. And maybe I'm just reminiscing about my childhood, but I remember back in my day where blizzards were like maybe, I don't know, $2.50, $3. But the blizzards, well, and we have sales tax that's 10%, so that adds on another chunko dollar-ramas. 676. I mean, I think I looked and it was like $7.50 a blizzard, which is just insane. This is not worth $7.50. No, it's not. It's not worth $7.50 at all. And because it was almost 90 degrees, you know, you can't eat the blizzard right away because that blizzard was barely solid. It was, that ice cream machine was probably holding on by a thread to just make the bare minimum frozenness of the soft serve. So, luckily, nobody was fully hungry for ice cream yet, so we just got to go home, let it sit up in the freezer for a little bit. There's that. I need to go through all of these because when I put this tape on, I used tape that was too big. And so see how the drills are are sticking to the inside? Yeah, that was my bad. So I need to go through. And I think I probably said that the last time I was kitting something down. Did I do it? Clearly not, because they're still sticking. It's fine. It's fine. Let's see. 740. Nope. 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 Ugh. Let's get box number 3. Let's see. 740. Let's see. I have so many projects that I want to do. I just don't have the time. I mean, if I could just sit and diamond paint all day and not have to, you know, be responsible and whatnot, that would be fantastic. Well, unfortunately, that is not how things work out, is it? No, it is not. Oh, I didn't put my ruler in. Well, that's why. Here's that. 741. Yes, I did not run out of any colors, which is always good, right? I mean, I have spares, but doesn't mean I want to use them. And I didn't actually spill any large amounts of drills, which is also good. Although, my last section of this painting, I'm not even joking. I had 2 symbols, and it was, I think it was actually this T and then this one. One's more of an orange and one's a brown. I dumped the one into the other, and then I had to separate them out. And of course I'm sitting there, you know, grumbling at my tray full of mismatched drills. And my husband says, well, what the heck are you doing? You know, because I'm sitting there, you know, like South Park when they're like, rubble, 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 rubble. That was me. I was not happy. And he's like, what are you doing? And I said, I'm separating the colors because I dumped 2 colors up. He goes, why don't you just throw them away? Which obviously he doesn't diamond paint and save quality drills. I was like, I can't just throw them away. What if I need them for something? He just rolled his eyes at me and shook his head. Yeah, he should know better than to question my authority. 746. Oh, another. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's new drill number 4. Nice. I did, while I was cleaning, I did actually have to throw something away. Hang on, 754. Let me grab this. I have the AliExpress, the square mini diamond painting kit set. And I've tried to repick that up a few times. Every time I do, it frustrates me and I'm annoyed and I get frustrated by the quality of the square acrylic drills, which I should know better. I should know better. But I've tried. And apparently the last time I tried working on them, I did not screw some of the bottle lids all the way. So while I was moving things around, while I was cleaning, and it doesn't look like I did anything, but I did, I tipped over the foam insert with those drills. And some of them spilled. And like the me separating drills like this, you know, separating the colors, picking up 4 or 5 drill colors of acrylic square drills that I don't even like. I was like, no, that is a sign from baby Jesus himself that you are not meant to work on this kit, Kristyn. Nope, you're not. You are not. So I took the rest of the drills and I don't know what the cat's doing. The cat's doing something. I don't know what it is. If you hear a loud thump, he's jumping on the stupid video game thing. I took the rest of the drills and I added them all to my little spare drill, you know, trash drill bottle. Yep, I did. Because the cat is going crazy. Because you know, I'm not gonna put any more time and effort into that project if it is not bringing me even a remote tiny little bit of joy, you know. So I still have the canvases. I could someday try to color match, although now I am just realizing that I don't have a color list for what the symbols are, because again, it's, you know, an AliExpress and it's 781. Why do I not have 781? Is there no 781? What in the 779? Okay. 780, 782. 780. Okay. I'm going to put that right there for now because I don't have a card for that, which is odd. Huh. That's weird. I don't know what I was talking about, so clearly it was not important. But, oh, yeah, I know now. I don't have the list of colors for what the symbols are because it's an AliExpress kit and they don't give you a, you know, a legend. There's no legend or anything. And I did not make a copy of the paper that had all the symbols on it. Well, that was dumb. Interesting. Well, I guess I could just try and find colors that work. Oops. My bad. I am excited to get some more square drills for my redo of the blank canvas quilt block project. As of me filming this, I have not done the last block on the canvas that I have. So, but, and it's a big but, I have been asking people as I'm working on it, you know, which do you think I should do? Should I try to stick with the quilt blocks for the new one, or should I go with the cat faces? And the majority of people have said cat faces, which is kind of the way I would also like to go, mainly for cuteness factor, because they are adorable. And only downside of that is then I don't have to use Pattern Keeper, but I should, because using the paper chart was kind of confusing. But I feel like the satisfaction of the overall project will be higher if I do the cat faces. So, while an official decision has not been reached, unofficially in my heart, I have reached a decision. But I'm going to do the last one, quilty block, and go from there. Whew. I do know what colors I will be using based on my spare drills, because I am going to try to mainly use spare drills for the outside part. I will probably buy some more fairy dust type drills from Diamond Drills USA, because that's what I did with the last one, and I was very pleased with the quality, number one, and the speed was very fast, which I appreciate. I don't know if it has something to do with the fact that they are in Washington State and I am in Washington State, but even then, I mean, I got them very quickly. So, highly recommend Diamond Drills USA if you have replacement drills you need, or, you know, special drills. I think, and I don't know off the top of my head, I know they have some of the shimmery dusty drills, and they have ABs, and I don't know if they have metallics or anything. I am not sure about that, so I don't want to be out here spreading misinformation, but I feel like they had some other things potentially. I don't know. So I am so well, no, I'm not on top of everything, but I even have labels made, and like all my bottles kind of labeled for the majority of the drills that I want to use. I just haven't done it yet because I have no free time. So hopefully I can do that, maybe at least this summer, get it, you know, kit it up and ready and all that jazz, because that'll be kind of a backgroundy project, I think. And I do want to try I got the what do you call it, the chart to art, the Diamond Drills USA, no, I did get the chart to art, one of the kits from Diamond Art Studio UK, and it's the Ghosts Doing Things, and I think I might try to work on that September, October-ish. You know, it is kind of a more fall themed. I don't know why I just dumped that in there and dumped it in my hand. That was dumb. Fall themed thing. So I would not even try to attempt that during the summer. I may kit it up during the summer, but actually trying it, no. I need more brain cells to function something like that. But I haven't done one of their chart to art kits before, so I am looking forward to it. And if you've never tried Diamond Art Studio UK, or if you have, you know, because you can use it, I do have a coupon code. It's Crafty-ish 10. Link is in the description box as well, and you can save 10% off on your canvases. And then I do earn some affiliate points that go into my Diamond Art Studio UK account, and when I get enough to, you know, actually purchase a canvas, then I want to do a giveaway for the canvas. So 948. Come on, 948. I think, no, it's not that one. It's one of these, like 948 or 951, or the color that is not my favorite. And it's not that it's a bad color. Like, I don't want it to come off sounding like I'm slamming the artwork or I'm slamming the color. It's just, I think I had 2 kits in a row that had a very, very, very large amount of this off-white slash cream slash skin color that just, every time I see it, I don't know, maybe I'm just reliving it and I'm like, no, no, no. So maybe if I hadn't experienced that, then I wouldn't have that feeling in the back of my head. So. Come on, go out. Ugh, come on. So I do find it like weird that there are some staticky drills, even after all of this time. Some of them still got some static in them. You would think by now they would be dissipated, but no. Okay, 3, 7, okay, so not you. Ugh, push, oh my gosh, okay. Okay, my boxes are a mess. It's fine. 375. 3750. Oh, and I've seen, I don't know, I've seen conflicting information. Some people are like, it's the way that they store the diamonds is what gives them static. Or, you know, you do XYZ before you open it and blah, blah, blah. And like, if you store it somewhere cold. If it's in a hot warehouse, then it has like, I don't know. I don't think I've ever had a resin diamond kit that has not had some diamonds with static in it. So I don't know if there is a magical solution to static versus no static, but I am just going to say that it's just a part of diamond painting that we got to deal with. I wish there was a way that we could I almost said kershmudgeon, but that is not a word. Let's kershmudgeon that static. I mean, I've tried the freezer. I've tried I bought that stupid gun, the anti-static gun. Yeah, it didn't work. It would have been awesome if it would have. And you know, like even like trying to put the dryer sheets in advance, that doesn't help. At least the times I've done it doesn't really help. I've tried the rubbing alcohol. I've tried, oh man, 3072. Oh, it's in this box though. Oh, thank goodness. Somebody was not paying attention when they were putting the diamonds in order. And that was me. You know, and sometimes something might work for someone else and it just might not work for you. That's also a real possibility. You know, some people, they can put them in the freezer and they magically don't have static. I have yet to try that. Or no, excuse me. I've tried it. I have yet for that to actually work for me. Come on. Ooh, that one's nice and full. Come on. Yeah, I gotta trim these. Give it a little haircut, if you will. Take that out. And I do have a bag full of dryer sheet squares that I will reuse, so I don't have to cut new dryer sheets every single time. 3777 777 777. There's that. Get that off. There. That one was barely any left though. Whew. Oh, why did I just pour it back in? I'm so used to pouring my drills back into the container. Durr. Not using the brain cells for the smarts, apparently. Nope. It's fine. There's that. Three, 7, 7, 8. There we go. Let's see. I do have 2 kits coming to me. I did order from Ever After. I think it was the 4th of July or before 4th of July. I don't remember. The weeks are blending into themselves and my brain is just not braining properly. So I did order 2 kits. 2 kits. I did get I got a Reagan Kubitschek one, and I got another one, and I can't think of what the artist name is right now. It's not an artist I've purchased for. And I did get 2 round kits, because I want to try their rounds. I feel like the rounds will be safe, because if the squares are good quality, then usually a company's rounds are good, you know? Usually squares are the ones where it's kind of like hit or miss. So if the squares are good, then I don't doubt the rounds will be fantastic. Plus I don't have a ton of round kits. So I need to kind of bulk up my round kit stash a little bit. As I do have more square kits than round kits, by far. Okay, box number 6. And while I never used to be a round drill kit person, I do feel like the more square kits I do, sometimes it is nice to have a little round break in between some, you know, maybe confetti heavy sections. So I don't know if I'll ever have an equal amount of rounds and squares, but plus I feel like too, a lot of companies, at least companies where you can't choose your drill shape, I feel like so many of them are doing more and more square kits versus rounds. And I understand that some people will say that you can't get the detail in rounds and all that stuff. And if an image is already large, if you want it to come out good in rounds, it would have to be really, really large. But, you know, I know not everybody wants to do squares. So that is why I know some people don't like the drop ship thing. You know, they don't trust it, or whatever the case may be. You know, but I do like the drop ship. You know, a lot of times, number one, I'm not running out of kits to do, number one. And I like being able to choose potentially the size if they offer a variety of sizes. Like I know Rokari, you can choose your drill shape, you can choose your size, you can choose several different things. And I like choosing my drill shape. I like being able to choose my drill shape and my drill size. No, not drill size. Can I choose my drill size, please? Canvas size, thank you. And sometimes you can even choose your special drills, which, you know, if I'm offered fairy dust over ABs, I will choose that. Because I don't gotta change out my putty and my pen for fairy dust. I think we've all probably had an experience with ABs where you're just kind of looking at it going, do I really need to put these ABs here? Or can I put any other color down, because placing these is sucking the life out of me? No, just me. Okay. So I do like that, having choices. But then, you know, like, you have a trade-off. If you have more choices, then you're going to have to wait longer. So some people don't want to wait. Some people are fine waiting. It's all personal preference. And that's why it's so great that there are so many companies out there, and we can make a decision where we want to shop, you know? Because if we all were buying the same, you know, 5 kits or whatever, then it would be pretty boring, I think. I like seeing what other people are working on, even if it isn't something that I would personally work on. You know, I still like seeing it. I can appreciate the artwork without wanting to go out and buy the artwork. There's that. Look at that. Oh dear. Nobody saw that. You didn't see it. That was nothing. 3-7. See, someone else failed on this one. They didn't get the right box. I'll put that away later. I'm not doing that right now. 5,200. Here we go. And then I have these special drills, and I may or may not have bags with those numbers made up already. We're just gonna have to wait and see together. So fun. Okay, B5200 right there. Whoa. Okay, here is that, and those. Put that there. Put that there. Those are those two that I don't know what those are doing. Okay. Okay, let's see. Here is a bunch of bags if I need them. Okay, the dusty drills are first. So fairy dust, more fairy dust, and then ABs start after this metallic bag. Yep. Okay. What am I doing? 209. Do we have two? Oh, look at that. 209. Oh my gosh. I did buy the full set of fairy dust from, who did I buy it from? Bella Art de Nicole. So I do have a lot of fairy dust. 209. Oh. Wait, there's two 209s. Oh, well, I'm glad at least I'm glad I dumped them in the one that it looks more like. That was the one bad thing about, though, is that the different companies definitely have some different, what do you call it? Shade variances with the special drills. But it's okay. All right, what's next? Let's go like this. 4, 4, 3. So 4, 4, 5. Let's use the ruler that I just put everything on top of. 4, 4. Oh, sniggledy daggledy doo. Look at that. It's a little different, but that's okay. That's okay. Not in there. That would be amazing if I didn't have to make any labels in any new bags. 4, 4, 5. There you go. Go down. And I kind of forget that I have the full set of fairy dust. I should use them on a canvas. I did use them. I did. I have used them. Okay, see? I did use them on the Last Supper. 703. Look at that. Don't need to make a bag for this one. There's that. And that. 3841, 3865, 3805. 3805. Okay. 3 7s, the 3 7s. More 3. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me right now? 3805. What? Oh, I think actually, I think I bought extra of that for something, but I can't remember what it was off the top of my head. I'm thinking if I do a border around the cat face quilt block, I mean, if I choose cat faces, obviously, I'm either going to do teal or a pink. So 3842. Okay, come on, baby. Let's see. Do you have it? 3837, 38. No. Oh man, so close. And yet, so far. That's okay. I can make one label. Maybe. Oh, maybe two. Okay. 3841. These, I'm telling you, are a lifesaver. Buy a few sets of these DMC sticker labels on Amazon for like $2 or something. Psh, totally worth it. This is not the right size bag. It's fine. It's gonna annoy me, but it's fine. Oh man, so many stuck there. Nope, you don't get to not go into the bag. I'm sorry, I don't think so. Okay. 38. There we go. Okay. There's that. And I'm going to have to look up that 781 because I cannot find it in here, which is just weird. Is there a 781? Hang on. Is there a 781? There isn't a 781 DMC sticker. I'm going to have to investigate. 3865. 3865 right here. Oh, that one's, oh man, look at the look at the color difference on that one. Wow. Ooh, that is very different. Okay, don't spill. Don't tip over. No, thank you. And go like, oh, they're popping all over. Popping and locking. Okay, there we go. Look at that. 3865. 3865. So, let's, all right, we are just going to do this. All right, I am going to make a little bag for 781. 781, okay? And because there are no DMC stickers, and I don't have a label for that, I am just going to put it behind 780. And then, hopefully, if I get another 781, I remember that I've done that. Or I look around and go, huh, that's weird. Why can't I find this? And hopefully I find, you know, my makeshift solution. So, yeah, that's weird. That's really weird, though. Okay, let's put all that in there. So, okay, there's the special drills. There's that. 781. Is that in this one? It is. Okay. 781. You're going with 780. It's your cousin. So be nice to each other, okay? Okay, great. There you go. Tuck you in there. Okay. There's that. And then I will put that one away after I go back through all the boxes. So that is it. Life is Sweet is kitted down. It's been reviewed, and now I need to find a home for that cute little cat face so I can nose boop him every time I see him. That's going to be it for me today, guys. If you have not, please consider liking, subscribing, sharing, hearting, farting, doing all the things. And I will see you again very, very soon. Big awkward hugs. Bye, guys. Cats, you gonna behave? Maybe. You're gonna behave. Yes, you are. Boop. So cute. You're so cute. What is that noise? Why is there noises outside? Seriously. Don't you people know I have something to do? No, they don't care. Okay. Oh, Sharky, that is so sweet. He's cleaning his brother. Aw. What a sweetie pie. It's not like he's gonna, oh, nope, they're fighting. Never mind. Oh, it's gonna be one of those videos, isn't it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, got my new hair clip. Look at my new hair clip, everybody. Isn't it great? Yes, it is. You shouldn't have jumped into the box with your brother if you didn't want him to attack you, dummy. Special drill box. Oh, 3760. Find it. I feel like it's common sense. So naughty. There we go. Now all the drills are put away. There we go. There we go. Oh my gosh, that's heavy today. See? Watch. Nail saver. Use that. Get it up off the sticky part. Go like that. Peel. Boom. Nails have been saved.